Hey guys, Max here, and welcome back to MaxFX Builds, where I can't keep uploading. So, I'm sorry about that, guys. There has been some irregularity in my upload schedule recently. Just some real life stuff's happening, and just haven't had a whole lot of time, but I'm back. I'm going to try and get back to weekly. So, I thought, what better way to make it up to you than doing a two-figure review on an already existing character I've shown off here. So, yeah, let's get into it. Anyways, getting Mini-Me out of here. Thank you. Here we have Seabed, minicon Seabed, and Impoundimus Prime version 2. I've made Impoundimus Prime version 2 because the first version was quite flawed. The legs on that thing were atrocious. No knees. How did they connect? Oh, man. Shoulders were cool, though. Either way, taking a look. We'll take a look at Seabed first. So Seabed is like a little drone-styled, like remote-controlled submarine. This is based off of a design by a guy named Maniac Pumpkin. But it's adapted for my own use. His was much different than mine, but mine takes like some inspiration from how it transforms and such. He made a Cosmo out of this, like G1 Cosmo, so that happened. But anyway, so Seabed here, he's got this little laser up front. He's got a little claw, got the little like camera dome on top. Just this nice streamlined look. He lines up pretty nicely. So, in terms of comparisons, here he is with another minicon. Here is Buster. Here he is with the Hot Wheels car. And with the minifigure. So yeah, he's nice and small, very simple, so we'll get down to transformation. So for transformation, you're going to want to remove the laser. Yeah, parts forming, it's his robot mode weapon, so I don't count it. He looks fine without it, so it just looks like he has two claws now, so that's just something I can peg in. Anyway, transform him. First thing you're going to want to do is raise up the sides here. Yep. Just like that. Take this section here and flip it up, just like that. Gonna come around to the back here. Lower down these sections. Rotate the waist. And split the legs. They just slide out. Rotate around the arms. Get him all situated and standing. And there we have Seabed in his robot mode. So I think he's adorable. He's awesome. He's this little robot. He's got big old arms. He's just cute, really. Yep. Focus. Hello. Okay, that works. Anyway, yeah, let's take a quick look around. So, yeah, now he's just a robot. So, little backpack here, but I think that adds to his character. What is it with you and going out of focus today? I don't know. Anyway, okay. I think that's better. So, continuing our little move around. This side, pretty much the same. He's got a big old chest. Little head is made from like a little camera array on the top of the sub. And yeah, he's pretty neat. I guess if you want. He's kind of supposed to be Impoundimus' minicon. So, there's Impoundimus for scale. Moving. Oh, and I almost forgot. He can hold his little gun. Not in this one, because this clip's bad. But in this one. So now he can go around and blow up all the Decepticons. Yay! Yay for Seabed. So, in terms of comparison, here he is with Buster. Here he is with the Hot Wheels car. and with a minifigure. He's around minifigure height, so yep, nice and small. Anyways, enough about Seabed. Y'all are here for the main event. So this is Impoundimus Prime version 2. The camera will focus on it. There we go. Perfect. So Impoundimus is now a Porsche. So I based him off of a Porsche 944 and a 928. Just kind of mixed aspects of both because I like both of those cars. Mostly red again, nice black canopy. Unfortunately, the sides here have some gray sprinkled in due to the ball joints in this little clip here. Around the front, nice black bumper. You got the turn signals. This car would have had pop-up headlights. Unfortunately, at the scale, I can't really get pop-up headlights to work. You can see that the top's a bit weird with the way this lines up, but it works. No gap here, which is something that rarely happens on my figures, to be honest. Around the back, nice license plate action going on. You got a bumper. Overall, looks pretty nice. Bottom, just hinges, and he does roll like all my builds. Well, most of my builds do. Either way. Refocus this. Alright. Now that's there. We can do some quick comparisons. Here he is with another Carbot. Here is Blowouts. So yeah, this is how they stack up. Blowout's a little longer. And here is Buster. Seabed again. And a minifigure. And the Hot Wheels car. Anyways, he does have his accessories. They're basically the same. So his Warhammer, exactly the same. Have not changed this at all. But I did do a small change to the gun. And all that was changing this little piece here to be gold. So, not else has really changed about his accessories. But the only thing that's really changed is his alt mode. He looks a lot like the original in robot mode. Speaking of which, let me show you what the robot mode looks like by transforming him. So we're going to move the camera up just a little bit. And now I'm going to try and transform him without making him explode. Anyway, to start off, we're going to take the entire front of the car. And it comes out of this ball joint. And then all of this rotates around, and this will just kind of settle in. After that, split the legs. Angle them at the knee. And just like the original, he's kind of hard to stand, but hey. We'll stand him later. Anyways, come around to the sides. Fold these sections here on the ball joints down. Lift them up and rotate. So lift them up and rotate. Perfect. Anyway, next, what we're gonna try and do is rotate these like this so that they're facing back and rotate them down. Now this next step is quite important, even though it might not look like it. So we're gonna straighten this out and flip out the hand. But we're going to come into the armpit here, basically, and this little section here rotates ever so slightly, like a 45-degree angle. And that just loosens up the elbow a bit for better posability. Straighten that out, and now we can do this on this side as well. So, maneuver the ball joint like this. We'll flip out the hand as well right now, just to get that out of the way. We'll also move the armpit really quick. There we go. And then fold down the arm on some stud friction and straighten it out. Now there's only one thing missing, and that's his head. So the old one, head came out of the rear of the car. On this one, head's coming out of the rear of the car. But the head is right here now. I actually decided to do some transformation for the head so that the rear sloped glass could work. So let's get the head where it's supposed to be. So the first thing you're going to want to do, I guess you could call this a feature in vehicle mode, but you can pop the trunk. So the trunk lid can go up like that. But you're going to take these two panels and basically just squish them together like that. Come to the head, fold it down so that this entire section can go over it. Just move it all the way as far down as it can, flip it back out, bring it down, and rotate it around on the Among Us clip here. Just like that. Still has the same like little head tile. It is a little smaller this time, but it's fine. But rotate it like that, and I'll move this clip all the way up. Come around back to the front and just kind of, well, drop this hinge first and then the other. Alright, I'm going to try and get this without destroying it. Alright, there. That's how it should look. Next, come around to the back. We're going to give him his little flap he has over the head. It was circumstantial that this happened, but hey, it's iconic to the original design, I guess, so I kept it. Anyways, the droid arm is going to move up until it's on the pin of the ball joint right here. Just like that. And then the roof panel just flips around. Just like that. And then we're going to straighten everything out. Set them up. And there is Impoundimus Prime version 2 in robot mode. And he looks like the original. And that's what I love so much about the design. So, taking a look around the robot, you can see that he has the same like rear of the car becomes the chest, and he has like these giant head guards and the back of the head guard too, so his head's enclosed in the rear of the car, which I really liked. So I tried my best to keep it in. He actually has a waist on like a lot of my Transformers. His legs, he does have a knee this time. Big stocky shoulders just like the original. I really just tried to emulate the original with this version, while like making the legs better and just making him an improvement of the original in general. So turning him around, you can see nice, the car detailing still here on the side. Not the car still kind of there, but doesn't have much of a backpack besides like the window glass, which I don't mind. In the back, he looks pretty good. His shoulders could be a little shorter, and that's it. That's my only complaint. So yeah, really solid figure to be honest, and I'm really happy he exists, and I'm happy I had enough motivation to remake him. So, posability wise, and I just remembered I didn't do this with Seabed, so I'll do this with Seabed in a sec. But the head can look side to side due to transformation, but I'm not going to do that. It can also look up and down, but I don't feel like resetting it. So, it can also swivel a bit on that joint, so, but also stud friction, and I have to really open up the rear shell to get that to work. So, I'm not really into that right now, at least. Anyways, so shoulder wise, he has like, that collapsed. Come on, man, work with me. Alright, there we go. He has this like reverse butterfly joint due to transformation. He's got shoulder movement up here, down there. Full 360 on stud friction. Yeah, this rear section just likes to collapse. He's got a bicep swivel and an elbow bend and some wrist pivot just due to transformation. So, down lower, we'll move the arms out of the way. Yep, that broke off. He does have a waist swivel, which is nice. His legs can move out and forward this far, back this far, and he has the knee bend and that. And that's basically it for posability. So as you can see, he's nice and posable, so let's just try and get him standing again. Anyways, like I said, I'm going to do some posability on Seabed now because I forgot. But moving him off to the side really quick, bringing back in Seabed. Arms, full 360, they can butterfly in and out. He's got a waist joint. And his legs can go forward and back. Nice and simple, Seabed. Alright, anyway, now that's done. On to comparisons, then we'll go over accessories, and then I'm done wasting your time. So, comparisons, here's Buster. Here's another Carbot. Here is Heatbane. Heatbane's a lot bulkier than Impoundimus, to be honest. She's got a lot more weight to her. Like, it's noticeable. Here is Hot Wheels car, the minifigure, and of course, here he is with Charles. Everyone loves Charles. Gotta love Charles. Alright. Anyways, now on to weaponry and accessories. First we'll talk about his built-in weapons. If you turn him around to the side, you can see he has like these giant arm blades, which is sick. So like I see him like folding in his fist and then just like using his arm blades basically to just slash his enemies to pieces, which is awesome. But folding that back out. He can also do a turtle and just hide his head away inside of his clamshell, but yeah, I'm not gonna do that. That's just wasting time. Now let's arm him up with his gun. So, gun still looks the same like you saw earlier. Just clips into his hand. Yep. Only problem is his arm blades are held on with one stud. So. Yeah, it makes him a little front heavy and he doesn't have very good toe support, so. Because it's the front of the car and it kind of curves in. But then take his Warhammer. Just give that to him. And there he is, all armed up, ready to go and destroy the Decepticons. So, yeah, looking pretty good. And then Seabed again, because the two are a duo. They're there for each other. Yeah. Anyways, I'm kind of tired and I'm kind of done rambling too. So, anyways, guys, hope you enjoyed watching this video. I hope this is a good improvement on Impoundimus Prime. I think this one's much better than the original, and I hope you all think that as well. Either way, if you want to check out more of my videos, they should be coming up on the screen around now or sooner or something. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe if you feel so inclined, and I will see you all in the next video. See you guys. Bye-bye.